The China Report for Thursday, February 28, 2013. China launches new stealth frigate. China has been busy reverse engineering military equipment again, this time of the maritime variety, as it launches its first stealth frigate. Supposedly this will make incidents such as this month's radar-lock tension over the Senkaku Islands a thing of the past, as by the time Chinese boats want to be seen, they will be visible with the naked eye. The only question is whose secret plans were hacked in the procurement of the design plans. Chinese investment in Europe double levels of investment in U.S. Europe has attracted twice as much investment as the U.S. from Chinese investors in the past 2 years for commercial opportunities and political reasons, the U.S. consulting firm Rhodium Group said in a report. Annual flows of Chinese direct investment to the EU increased from less than $1 billion before 2008 to an average of $3 billion in 2009 and 2010, before tripling to more than $10 billion in the past 2 years, according to the report. In the U.S., China direct investment surged from less than $1 billion in 2008 to $5 billion in 2010, before dropping to $4.7 billion in 2011 and reaching a record high of $6.5 billion in 2012, which remained below the levels seen in the EU in the past 2 years. China's girlfriends demand money from their boyfriends. According to a study just released by a dating website and the National Population and Family Planning of China, single women in China have different minimum monthly income requirements for their boyfriends in different places. For single women born in the 1980s, the minimum income requirement is 10,000 yuan, in Shanghai, 8,400 yuan in Shenzhen, 8,100 yuan in Beijing and 7,800 yuan in Hangzhou. For single women born in the 1990s, the lowest minimum requirement is 3,700 yuan in Harbin, while the lowest for those born in the 1970s in Fuzhou at 9,300 yuan. The amount expected by single women in Nanjing is 5,500 yuan for those born in the 1990s, 5,900 yuan for those born in the 1980s, and 7,300 yuan for those born in the 1970s. I wonder, do Chinese girls come with a cashback guarantee? Labor shortages gripping country. Labor shortages in China following the Lunar New Year holidays are affecting not only coastal manufacturing provinces but also inland regions. Another strange phenomenon is difficulty of some service sector businesses such as dining, sales outlets and security in recruiting non-technical workers, as many workers born after 1990 prefer to work near their hometowns. According to a study by the country's National Bureau of Statistics, the number of migrant workers from rural areas has been decreasing in recent years. In 2011, the number of migrant workers dropped by 2.44 million. At present, over half of farmers-turned workers in Sichuan province, formerly a major source of migrant workers, no longer leave the province for work. Apple factory in China punished for water pollution. An Apple supplier known for making iPads has been penalized by Chinese authorities for turning a nearby river in Shanghai white after dumping pollutants during the nation's Spring Festival holiday. The supplier, Ritang Computer Accessory, had wrongfully dumped wastewater used for cleaning processes due to suspected staff negligence, according to a Friday statement from a parent company. The Environmental Bureau has penalized the supplier, although it is unclear if the company was fined. Ritang's parent company Castech made its Friday statement in response to a news report that said the supplier would be forced to pay 270,000 yuan. That's the China Report for today. Zaijian.